There's an imminent storm, it's unavoidable. Oh, be no mine, be no mine.
Well, is it live? I think we're live. Oh, we're live. I see Alice Sparks. That's an interesting name. Hi, Alice. My one and only viewer. If I can see it on here. Can't see who's viewing me. Anyways, doesn't matter. Show us what lenses I use most for vlogging is what Alice says. See, I can add this there. Let's see. Well, look at that. Alice asks, can I show you what lenses we use most for vlogging? Well, we'll get into that. I use lots of lenses. I'm using the Sigma 16mm f1.4, so we have that blurry background back there right now. That's what we're using right now, Alice. But what I am looking for here is to talk about some of the rumors and things coming up with Sony and Canon and all the new camera announcements, and everybody's just so excited about, I guess. Excited might be the right word, might not be the right word, I don't know. And I'm using this opportunity to learn how to use the live streaming, eCam stuff. Oh, whoa, what is this doing here? Let me mute that. Okay, so I got one person watching, probably just me. Trying to figure this out. Why doesn't it show me how many people are watching? That's what I want to know. Let's see, window. No one's watching now anyway, so it's okay. But we're going to talk about the Canon R5. We're going to talk about the Sony a7IV, the a7S3. Maybe when someone comes on here and watches. Oh, thanks for the like. That's very appreciated. Maybe I could figure out how to do super chat. You can throw a little cash in the tip jar. Not a bad idea. Okay, so today I got on Sony Alpha Rumors, which is known for being a really, what is going on here? A really unlikely candidate for accurate information. But see, they're posting here. This was today that Sony is going to release this Z7 which is kind of like a point and shoot camera, but it's going to have this little side flippy screen. And we know the side flippy screen that's going to be the first time Sony's done that. That's a big deal. So they're saying it's going to have a better grip than the other RX100 cameras. I kind of like it. It's a point and shoot. I could see myself using a point and shoot camera. I could add one to my collection, perhaps. But that's not really the biggest excitement here with Sony. I do like that it's got the 24-70 1.8 lens here versus the lens that they put in the RX100 Mark VII. It was like the 24-200. It wasn't as good. But allegedly, there is a big full frame announcement coming in June. So they're going to announce this point and shoot camera at the end of May. But allegedly, there's going to be a full frame camera announcement in the month of June. So everybody's excited here. They're going to make an announcement in May, and they're all going to be disappointed because this is all they're going to announce is this point and shoot. But then in June, they say that they're going to have the big full frame, which is going to be the a7IV, in my opinion. So if the rumors about this point and shoot come out to be true, more than likely, the June announcement is going to be true as well. But as always, Sony Alpha Rumors is not exactly the most reliable source when it comes to this stuff. So we'll have to see. Bear with me here. I don't really know what I'm doing. There we go. Whoa, are we back here? And while we're here, let's not forget to subscribe. That's important. Maybe we can do some ASMR. I can just... Very good. All right, what do we got going on here? I'm not even sure if I'm doing this correctly. But apparently it's going through. I heard someone laughing at me in the other room. I wonder if I'll get any watch time out of this. How does this even work? Let's see. Nah. As I suspected, no one is watching. That's okay, though. It's fun either way. No one even will see it. So let's look here. The Canon R5. That's going to be the next one we're going to look at. So let's go with the Canon R5. Everybody gets so emotional when I talk about these cameras too. They get very angry at me. That's what I've noticed. If you love Sony, and I talk about Sony, everyone's got an opinion. If you like Canon, and I talk about Canon, everyone's got an opinion. So allegedly, oh, that's so fun. Apparently, there's a bit of a delay with this stuff too, because I'm hearing things from the other room, and it was like from 2 minutes ago. That's pretty interesting. So, pretty good. Well, let's see how this works. And we're back. Having a drink here with me. Oh. So let's keep surfing and seeing what we have happening here. Like I said, we are going to, let's go ahead and get here and share our screen. How do I? You know, I need to figure out how to do. How do I? Aha. I don't want to quit eCam, but I certainly want to be able to. I don't need this going here, so I'm gonna. Okay. I feel like this is a lot of randomness. I'm just going through here learning to do it at everyone else's expense, but that's okay. No one's really watching anyway, so works out good that way. Here we go. Now we're making some headway here. Okay. I don't want it to go away. I just want it to get smaller. All right, so let's talk about the... Hey, someone just joined up. How you doing? Sorry, I'm getting a little wacky here, trying all kind of stuff. So we were about to talk about the R5 now. I kind of wanted to see what you guys thought of the R5. I mean, I feel like, is 8K really necessary? That's kind of like my biggest question on this. And is it going to be something that is going to be usable for other people? Like, is this 8K going to be worthwhile? It's kind of what my main question is. I think it's amazing that it has 8K, but that's kind of, I feel like, a little bit of a gimmick that Canon put in there. Like, I feel like in the early days of digital cameras, it was all about megapixels, and they would be like the 6 megapixel, the 12 megapixel, the 20 megapixel camera. But now I feel like it's about 4K, 6K, 8K. That's the gimmick that they put in there. Because I mean, I know a lot of people's their computers have trouble handling and editing 4K files. So when you're going to go right to 8K files with raw files, which are going to have more information in the files, it's going to just bog down computers. I just don't see a need for it. In our house, we've got one monitor, the computer screen that I'm working on, that actually renders in 4K. All of our TVs are only 1080. They're a little bit older, but they still work, and I just haven't had the occasion to buy a new TV. So we don't have any 4K TVs. We don't have any 4K computer screens. So what do I need 8K for? The only 4K screen I have is this iMac, which I think is the 5K. It just happened because it's newer. I had to buy a new one. That's the only screen that I have that I can even watch anything in 4K on. And it's the 21-inch iMac. So I don't know if the 8K is necessary. 4K 120 is kind of neat. I do like that it has that. That's pretty cool, right? 4K 120. I think that's a good move. I would hope if the a74 comes out, it's going to have 4K 120. But I would settle for 4K 60, to be honest with you. I'd be fine with that. So anybody have any other opinions on that? Do you think 4K 120 is something you'd use a lot? I think more important would be good quality 4K at 60 frames a second and utilizing the full width of the sensor, which Canon claims on this R5, it's going to use the full width of the sensor on 8K, 4K, and all video modes. So the only thing that they haven't told us is if there's any sort of time limit on your recording. So you can only record for, 3 minutes, 1 minute, 30-second clips of 8K. That's the only thing that's not been announced for sure yet. So that's going to be interesting to see. And don't forget, subscribe. That's important. So I'm liking this little eCam program I got here to to do this live streaming, to be honest with you. First live stream, having a little fun with it. What do we got for features here on the R5? What are they saying their main features are? You know, they got their full frame sensor, supposedly a new sensor, new technology and everything. We'll see. Again, this is all conceptual. And this is what I mentioned in my last video, that it got a few people up in arms. They were calling me a Sony fanboy, which what I think is going to happen is I don't think that Sony is going to do this like development announcement. I don't think they're going to do this sort of teaser that comes out like this. I think what we're going to hear from them in June is going to be, we're releasing the Sony a7IV, and it's going to be for sale at the end of the month, and the price is going to be, $2,100. We're taking pre-orders effective next week. That's how I think it's going to go. I don't think you're going to see this kind of stuff that Canon's doing here, because this smells to me like we really can't make this camera yet. We're trying. We've got all these specs, and this is almost like a wish list, but I don't really feel like anyone's actually seen one of these cameras or even seen footage from one of these cameras, which makes me a little suspicious. I think they'll do it, but we just don't know when it's going to happen or how much it's going to cost. And everyone's speculating it's going to be under $4,000. I don't believe so. I think this camera is going to be over $5,000. I think it's going to be between $5,000 and $6,000, because this is a professional camera, and it rivals their 1DX Mark III that just came out this year, and that camera costs over $6,000. I think this is going to be the mirrorless version of that camera, and it's going to be expensive. Not going to be a little $2,000 or $3,000 prosumer level camera, in my opinion. I think we're going to have a pricey camera here. What else do we got? Because I don't really... Do people plan live streams, you think? Do they plan like the whole kit and caboodle? I don't know. It's a good question. I feel like if you had enough followers or people that actually would log in and watch it, things would just sort of happen and it would take care of itself. But when you got one or two people watching, hopefully you got a plan on what you're going to say. What I do need to check is on my phone here, because I'm selling a lens. I'm selling actually a couple Sony lenses. Let's see if I got any info back. Oh, look at this. I don't know if you're watching, but the guy right here I'm selling my lens to, I'm not going to show his name or anything, but he just sent a screenshot of the live stream. I'm messaging you now if you were watching me. Yep, that's me. I'm responding to this message during my live stream. All right, so where are we going to meet, buddy? He saw my message. Maybe he'll pop in. I don't know. So, yep. Between 10 and 11 tomorrow looks good, my friend, if you're watching this. And, yep. 10. This is compelling content, I'm sure, that I'm responding to text messages during my live stream. So compelling. At champions. Hey, thank. What's up, buddy? I'm messaging you right now. I don't know how much of a delay there is. Oh, that's so funny. I'm trying to write champions here, but it keeps putting championship. Works. Just responded. It's a good lens. I'll show it to you right now. It's right here. If you're still here. There it is, buddy. This thing is perfect condition. Use it all the time. You know what I should probably do? So I just responded on there. But anyways, so yeah, here's the look. You get a preview of this lens you're going to buy. This thing has been good to me. Very good. Look, perfect condition. Take a look at the glass. Well, it's got to focus on you because, you know, these Sony cameras, they find your face. There it is. Oh, so good to see you on there. We will bring this to you tomorrow. I will meet you at our agreed upon location. I just responded to your message and looking forward to it. We will take good care of this tonight. It'll be right here. Right there in its place waiting on you. I'm so glad. I also have an 18-105, but if you're doing it for real estate work, you probably don't need that lens. This is perfect for real estate. And actually, if I hadn't gone to full frame, that's exactly what I was going to do with this this lens, is use it for real estate. But I'm going with the Tamrons with the full frame camera, so they're 17-28. It'll kind of cover about the same range as this on an APS-C. It's an excellent lens. So glad you got on here and saw, man. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Yeah, it's a good lens. It's a good lens. I'm trying to think, if you look at some of my videos on my channel that I made with it, I know I made some of the last Disney videos I made were there. And let me look real quick. And I made them with this lens because I got it specifically to use to have a little bit wide angle when I got the a6400. So it's been a great lens. And I'm glad to give it to someone with a channel who also does theme park stuff. What a surprise. I actually, when I switched from Canon to Sony, I had a Canon M50. And I sold the M50 to another Disney vlogger. It was just funny, but everybody that's bought my stuff, they've been like Disney vloggers. So you said here you have an a7 II, but full frames? Yes. Buddy, I'm telling you right here, I'm a baller on a budget myself. So that's why I've been getting the Tamron lenses. So I got the 28-75, and I've got the, I actually ordered the 70-180, which should be here Friday. I pre-ordered that one. Hopefully my wife's not on here anymore. But the 17-28 is the only one that I need, and I'll have the trio there, where I'll have the, you know, from 17 to 180, have it all covered. That's what I'm hoping. But yeah, the a7 III that I got, I picked up used. I didn't get it brand new either, because, you know, if you could save enough money to basically buy a lens. What do you think? You think they're going to have an a7 IV come out? You think that's coming out this summer? I think it is. That was kind of sort of the premise of this video, just to talk about that. I know for me, everyone's thinking it's going to be that a7S3. I just think it's been so long. I just saw your message about the autofocus on the Tamron. So the autofocus, in my opinion, it works just like my native stuff. It's phenomenal. I've got, if you look on the ad that you responded to, that's my Instagram handle. You can see some of the pictures I've taken of my dog and some stuff like that. Those are all taken with the Tamron. And even with something moving fast, like my dog running, I've got some pretty good shots with it. The stuff that's been out of focus is usually my fault and not the fault of the camera or the lens. I think the 4 is going to come out. I think it's going to have, I don't know if you just do photos or if you do some video too, but obviously you have a YouTube channel, so you do some video, but I think it's going to have the 10-bit. That's what I'm looking forward to. Just something with a little bit more flexibility. You can have that 10-bit color, and I think it's going to have 4K 60. It almost has to nowadays. This is my first live stream, by the way, so I'm kind of figuring it out. I think there's a bit of a delay between what you guys are hearing or what you're hearing and what I'm saying. And when your comments pop up. So I feel like I'm either behind or ahead of what you're asking. I don't know, but yeah, having a drink tonight, doing a quick little live stream, and making a new friend, selling a lens, having a good time, rehoming it. I don't really feel like selling it because it's been a good lens. I'm rehoming it to someone else that will get use out of it. It's like adopting it out. So yeah, I'd say between 10 and 11, by the way. Sounds good. I'll hit you up on here in the morning when I'm on the way, because that should take me about 45 minutes to get there, if you're still here. Yeah, I just see. So this message right now just popped up. There's a delay in the 10-bit 4K 60. Sorry, I think it's gonna definitely have the 10-bit and 4K 60. I feel like it has to minimum have that, and I actually feel like that it has to have a flip screen of some kind in order to stay competitive. I don't think it's necessary, but I just think it's got to have it in order to stay relevant now. Everybody's doing it. That new Fuji X-T4 looks pretty interesting for an APS-C camera. I'm interested in that. It's got me intrigued, but I'm not going to make any moves on that till we see what Sony releases this summer, full frame wise, because I don't want to. Like I said, I'm a baller on a budget too. I can't afford to buy them all. But I think they're going to come out with something. I think they have to. I think they have to answer the Canon thing with the R5, which, I mean, the R5 is conceptual. I think Sony's just going to release their camera. It's just going to come out. They're not going to have a big fanfare. It's going to be an announcement, a pre-order, and a release. That's it. Actually, talking about the flippy screen, I think it would be important to have a fully touch-enabled screen. All right, buddy. Hit you up in the morning. Let me know when you leave your place. Leave out at the same time. Perfect. I will do it. I see that you have the RX100 Mark VII. I have so many times almost bought that. So good to know. So that eye autofocus is good. That's something I feel like, because being a fellow Disney theme park vlogger, whatever it is, I don't know if you want to say Disney vlogger or theme park vlogger or just travel vlogger around Central Florida, I'd like smaller. Sometimes even the a7400 is a little big. So I've considered getting that RX100 Mark VII. That work good for you? Do you use that when you're out and about doing like kind of vlogging? Does it work for you for that, I guess? I've heard kind of mixed reviews. Some people say the mic jack, it's I would like to keep a real small compact thing like that. I think it'd be nice. I don't know if it's the mic jack's like it's too hot, the mics that come in there or whatever. I would use, I don't even think I have it here with me, the little Ceramonic tiny little mic. I don't even have it in my desk here. I've got it in my little kit with my DJI Osmo Action. I would use that little Ceramonic mic on it just for something with a wind muff on it to cut it, and it's about that big. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. And what? Okay. I'm not really sure about this, but I like it. This is definitely interesting. All right. Not really sure what this means, but okay. Kind of got me off my game there with that one. Maybe is there a way? I don't even know how to block stupid comments like that. So you haven't had any issues with it? You bring it with me tomorrow. I'll take a look. Thanks, man. I'd appreciate that. I got nothing to do tomorrow, so it'll be fun. I mean, you probably have life and work and things like that, but I'm excited to meet you and to get you this lens. And maybe once all this stuff passes, if you guys are doing a theme park vlog, we can do something together. It'd be kind of fun. I mean, I generally do them by myself. My wife, she's not into it too much, but we'll do it occasionally together. But I do a lot of them, usually eating and drinking and just trying different stuff around the parks there at Disney. So when this is all over, that'd be kind of fun to do if you're down for that. All right, how do I? Yeah, I guess I got to figure out how to block stupidity. Okay. Thanks, Adolf. Adolf the Chewbacca? That's stupidity there. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here, Adolf, because you're gonna help me with my first live stream learn how to block someone. So I appreciate that. Let's see what we do here. We're gonna keep it coming, Adolf. I love it. Yeah, I'd love to get together on something. That's cool. Keep them coming, Adolf. I'm working on it still, my friend. I'm working on it. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Keep all your crazy comments coming. Thank you for doing this for me, Adolf, whatever you are with your swastikas. Don't stop now, Adolf. Don't go anywhere. Trying to figure this out, Adolf. Adolf, at least throw me a like or something, bro. Let's see. Thank you. Relentless with that stuff, Adolf. I like it. Oh, I'll figure it out. I mean, I'm good with it. But I just gotta figure it out. That's all. Keep them coming. Hey, thanks, man. I'm just trying to figure it out, Adolf. At least I'm being honest with you and telling you I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not mad at you. You're allowed to be a wacko. I'm actually kind of enjoying it. Kind of enjoying your craziness. Just stick around though, because at least with you being here, Adolf, I'm getting a lot of views, a lot of watch time. So I certainly appreciate that. I certainly appreciate the watch time you're giving me. Oh, how do I see the live chat? I want to get in here. I want to get in on this chat. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. It's called engagement. Oh, you give me why'd you give me a little down? Come on. Don't give me a down on that, Adolf. I got something for you, Adolf. Ready? Yeah, I'm coming back. I'm here. How's it going? What I'm trying to do is figure out some stuff here. Since this is my first live stream, I'm just trying to figure out how to moderate the comments. I guess that's something. Oh, here it is over here. We just gotta. I found it. Got to get rid of a lot here. I got a lot of stuff here with. Oh, it's a little slow. Boom. Okay. Bye-bye Adolf's messages. Got them. It should be gone now. Adolf, it was good talking to you. It was nice for you to put swastikas and whatever stupidity you decided to put on there. But it was good that you did that because you made me learn something new. And I certainly appreciate that. Certainly do. Appreciate that I had to learn how to do it. So, thank you, Adolf. Thank you for your trolling my live stream and putting stupidity. Yeah, I should make you a moderator. Let me see how to do that. Hold on. I think I can do it right now. I think Alice Sparks seems like somebody who could be a moderator. Let me go ahead right now and go boom, click on her name, add moderator. Alice Sparks is now a moderator of my channel. Mm-hmm. Oh, really? Well, thank you. I didn't know if you guys could see them or not. They were all swastikas and stuff, and I'm having to Google how to do it all right here on my phone and figure this out. So I didn't know that you guys couldn't see them. They were all stupid things. But you know what? You gotta take the good with the bad with this stuff. That's to be expected. I don't care. That's the one thing about my channel. I'm not easily offended, for one. That's the first part of it. And then, you know, I can give it as good as I can take it, or I can take it as good as I give it, whatever you want to say. I guess that goes either way, but I'm not, I don't care. If he wants to put that on there, make him happy, I'll figure out how to delete it and be done with it and keep moving on, you know? I don't care. Like, I'm not triggered that easily by something so stupid, by that stuff. That's just me. I'm very relaxed by this. But the problem is, Alice, with that boom bitch, I might just have to ban you. You might lose your moderator status. I don't need that kind of language. So now Alice is going to have to figure out, because she doesn't know any more than I do about this stuff. I think Alice is a troll account of my wife's, by the way. I'm not going to even pretend that I don't know who Alice is. Clearly I do. I just made her a moderator. But that's, at least I have one fan. Oh, and so if you're still there, I hear Alice laughing in the other room over there, so that's going to be good. So Jonathan, if you're still there, sorry. When you've live streamed, did you just do it from your phone, or did you use software? Did you use OBS? Or I'm using Ecamm because I have a Mac. I just wondered what you used, or if you have used it. I'm reading the message you just sent me on here, Jonathan. So if you're gone, I'm sorry, but oh, thank you. I will definitely check this video out and check out your channel as well, buddy. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow if you're not here. But I wonder how this mic, if this mic picks up Alice in the next room. And how can I not tell how many people are watching my damn channel? We got to figure that out. I got 3 watching now. Come on, somebody talk to me. Tell me what you want to hear about this. This a7 III, the a7 IV, oh, come on. Alice, get rid of that guy with the swastikas. Get AJ, he's out. Do you know how to do it? I love it. Oh, Thanks, buddy. But anyways, I am going to check your stuff out. I wasn't sure. Oh, um, hey Alice, let me know if you know how to block that guy. If you can't, I can do it quickly. Quickly, this is fun. Let's see. This is kind of a fun thing to do. Got a lot of stupidity going on in here. Are you not seeing it? Yeah, get AJ. He's showing up on my stuff. Maybe you guys can't see it. I don't know. Okay, so you use the native streaming service with YouTube, and you just used your. So, yeah, Subliminal Doubt's a good guy on here, Alice. Don't block that guy. It's get AJ. Maybe you guys can't see him. I think YouTube's probably just automatically blocking his stuff, so no big deal. I think that's not making it through the interwebs of YouTube. You guys aren't seeing it. That's good, because I'll just go to the page and get rid of AJ. He just makes channels. I like it. I like what you're doing, AJ. He's hidden. Bye, AJ. All of your messages are gone. I can put him in timeout. I don't even know what that means, but I put him in timeout. You're in timeout, AJ. Oh, the ridiculousness here that I'm dealing with. This is fun though. This can be fun. I kind of like this stuff. This is exciting. Although we got to get Alice to be a little bit better moderator here, I feel like. She's weak. She's a weak moderator. Oh. See? I had a viewer. At least I had a viewer with AJ. I mean, that's positive, right? That's a positive thing. I mean, I got 47 minutes of nonsense going on here. Should I even put this on my channel? Nice to meet you too, Jonathan, and I will see you tomorrow between 10 and 11. Like we said in the message, I will send you a message and let you know when I'm on the way. Thanks, buddy. See you tomorrow. ASMR. Oh, Justin might actually know me. I got you now, buddy. I figured you out, Justin. You are so good. Oh. Bye, Justin. This is fun. I like I like the fact that I can report these people and do all this stuff. This is so fun. Let me report all these people. This is good here. I'm doing good. We're figuring this out. My moderator in the other room's a little bit loud is the only problem. Because I'm sure she's probably getting picked up by the mic in here. Okay, who else have we got here? We got AJ. We had to get rid of. Who else did we get rid of? Oh yeah, this guy. Man. Just got to report all of his stuff, but it's okay. Come on, Justin Ferguson. You coming back here, buddy? Oh, Joel dies. Joel, you again, huh? This is good. You are getting me very good at being quickly catching on to this stuff. This is good. I like it. I'm catching on. This is very good. And you keep giving me the down arrows, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Your down arrows will not bother me. You're getting so reported, and I like it. So, what's the point when you come on and just send just repeated like messages over and over again? Is there a benefit to doing that for some of these dum-dums? I'm not really sure. Anybody know? Can anyone tell me? Like, is there some sort of purpose to their just continuous stupidity? I don't know, but I'm pretty quick now. I think the last one, old Justin only got 3 messages. Like his first one, I mean, he was able to just spam it like crazy, but that was good. That was very good. I'm able to learn it. And then Joel dies. He got 1 message. Bam! I was on him. And I'm sure he'll come back with a different name, and it's fine. I don't care. Don't care. I'll take it. I'll take the engagement. Matter of fact, what I'm going to take now is a refill. So you know what that means, folks. And we're back. Sorry about that. Had to get a refill on the old drink. All right. And plus, I had to have a meeting with the moderator and go over how moderating works because neither of us really knew. That's what I said. Now, the meeting was not because of anything my moderator was doing wrong. So let me be clear about that. Don't get your feelings hurt. The meeting was because neither of us knew what we were doing. We figured it out. And we're doing good. So we're still open for discussion with the Sony a7IV. It's coming. It's definitely coming. And the Canon R5. And I'm actually interested to hear some people's thoughts on the A7, or I'm sorry, the new point and shoot that's coming out. There's I had the name of it right here. I'm so forgetful. Let me add another window here and see. It's the Sony Alpha, that new little point and shoot, like the RX one. Sony Alpha rumors. Here it is. We'll get it. This is, we're doing it live. No script. The ZV-1, Sony ZV-1. This is looks like an RX 100. Has a fully articulating screen, is what the rumor says. Better grip over the RX 100. 24 to 70, 1.8. So we're going back to how the RX 100, I think, was at the Mark IV. Was that had the 24 to 70, 1.8? But it's got the new eye autofocus and all the new stuff like that. Auto object detection, it can do all those things. So that's really good news. I'm curious to see what kind of price point that they're in there. So this is a pretty good question here. Alice says she thinks a new point and shoot is going to suck. Change my mind. Well, sometimes if you just how do you argue with just ignorance? I mean, you know what you should go buy? The just use your cell phone, Alice. Just use a cell phone. That'll work. I would say buy the Canon, that G7X Mark III, which I was so looking forward to it coming out last year, and what a boner shrinker that was. That was a complete failure. It was, the autofocus basically doesn't work. How does Canon not put dual pixel autofocus in their latest flagship point and shoot for vloggers? How do they not do that? That's all they had to do. Keep that flip screen, give it a mic jack, put dual pixel autofocus, and everybody would have ran out and bought that camera. But instead, they came out with some sort of weird autofocus. The thing overheats. It just complete mess. It's a complete mess. So I'm going to say that you should probably go ahead and get the G7X Mark III. That'd probably be good. And don't worry about this Sony camera here. You don't want that thing. Definitely not. That's my answer to you, Alice. ASMR. Oh boy. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Do not know anymore. But I am enjoying this. This is kind of fun. This could be fun. How do I get back to I wish there was a way to go back to the eCam screen. Oh, there it is. Okay. I'm figuring this out. So I've got to remind everyone to subscribe. That's important. Got to do that more often, right? You're welcome. Very welcome. Anytime. Anytime, Alice. We got 3 thumbs ups and 3 thumbs downs. I think 3 thumb downs are from the 3. It's probably the same troll account that I got rid of 3 times, but either way, it was fun. What do we got going on here? Ooh, is my I just brought this up. I wish you guys could see what I'm looking at here. YouTube is not receiving. Are you seeing buffering out there? Are you guys seeing buffering? I'm getting some weird messages. Hopefully not. We'll see. This is a whole new experience. This is like getting to learn to do YouTube again. I like it. I like it a lot. And so what I do if I bring this up, X that out. What is that? Oh, that. I got Alice's question up here. I really, that's great, Alice. Thanks. How did Alice's question end up there? Permanently, I could put it on there. Like she's somebody special. So, you know, this is great. I'm selling this lens tomorrow, saying bye to my first Sony vlogging lens right here. I bid you adieu, my friend. Right there. Look at that. Whoop, that's upside down Sony. Stupid. All right, so probably backwards. Anyways, saying goodbye to this lens tomorrow. Going to a good home. But that's okay. That means we can buy some more lenses. I like it. I like it. That's what we're going to do. Maybe, you know, I got this podcast mic right here. Should I just have it here as a prop like I'm using it? Does that make me look more official? Like if I've got, hey, I got a mic. But the reality is I'm actually, hello, right here. Okay, yeah, that's, the mic's up here. But I can make it look, this could be like a prop. Problem with this mic, this is the Behringer C1 is the mic. I bet if I was a musician, this mic would be acceptable. Maybe not. It might be the crappiest musician's mic, but it's definitely not for this kind of use here because it picks up everything. I need more of the like a directional, like a shotgun style mic, or like a mic that's made for voiceovers or podcasting. They got me with that one. It's okay. I don't mind it. I like it. Let's see what we got happening here. Anybody got any questions about these new Sony cameras? That's what I'm curious about. Talk to me, Chief. So, should we keep this stream? That's another question I guess I have. Did you just say you're welcome to yourself, Alice? That's what I'm not sure about. Oh, I'm so confused by this thing. I'm really confused. This is new to me. So should I leave this stream up as a video that could be watched later on? That's kind of something that I was wondering if I should do. So when this is over, and if anybody who's watching can tell me, do these things like last as part of your channel when you, let me try and think what I'm saying. So when I'm broadcasting this and there's viewers, let's say there's 10 viewers and they watch for 1 hour, that gives me 10 hours of watch time theoretically. But then does that stay with me if I don't save this video and like leave it up for watching over again? I'm just not sure how that works. That was kind of my thing on there. If anybody watching knows anything about that stuff, please leave a comment. Let me know. And don't forget, while you're there, to subscribe to my channel. So we're still talking. We're still talking about the a7IV. I'm waiting for somebody to come in here and tell me that Sony Alpha Rumors is full of crap and that they're going to be wrong. They're wrong a lot. Let's be honest. They've said that the a7IV is coming. They've said that how many times now? You know, they've cried wolf. They're like the boy who cried wolf a lot. So I can understand some of the skepticism with that, but I don't know. I think they're right this time. I think that R5 is going to push it. They're going to push it. And honestly, with the a7 III, there was no reason for them to release anything else. They could have just been sitting on the a7 IV or the a7S3. They could have just been sitting on it the whole time. And for all we know, that they were just waiting for Canon or somebody to release something so then they can top it. Because let's be honest, nothing has beat the a7 III. There's not a camera you can buy right now. Let me back that up because that's going to make somebody mad when I say it. There are cameras that you can buy that are better than the a7 III. There's no doubt about that. There's no cameras that are $2,000 or less, that are under $2,000, that you can buy that are superior to the a7 III right now on the market. So, what? I'm seeing comments here from Alice about sharing something. I don't know what she's sharing or what she's talking about, but okay. This isn't exactly my best video I've ever made, Alice, for you to share. But if you share it, you share it. I'm definitely to a point, I really don't care what people think if they don't like my videos. That's kind of like the interesting thing. So when I started this channel, this is getting way off topic of what the title of this video is, but when I started this channel, I tried to do it with, like doing Disney videos and doing theme park and travel videos. And I tried to do it in a way that I thought I was going to give information that people wanted to hear. That was kind of like a big thing that I wanted to do. I wanted to say what I thought you wanted to hear and behave in a way that I thought you wanted to see. But what I've learned, those videos didn't get any views. Nobody really even cared. They was like, yeah, this guy's phony, because that was phony. It really wasn't me. So what I do now is I just say what I want to say and give my opinion how I want it, what it actually is. And I've kind of, I love going to Disney, and, I love having our annual passes and going there. And it's a great place to go and do videos because you don't feel as self-conscious like walking around with a camera and pointing it at yourself talking. But that's really not like my passion. I'd prefer to make videos about things that I care about. I really enjoy camera gear and tech gear and traveling and things like that. So that's the videos that I've always noticed since I started my channel got more views. And I think those videos get more views because people can tell when you're genuinely interested in something versus when you're faking it and you're walking around saying, oh, it's the princess dining. I don't care about the princess dining. Let's be honest. Will I ever go to Disney and make videos again? Absolutely, because I do like going to Disney and I like making videos, so they go hand in hand. But would I call myself or my channel like a Disney vlogger? No. I thought that was what I was going to do in the beginning, but that's not what I'm going to do. That's not going to be my thing. I'm going to start an ASMR channel. Beer drinking ASMR. So stupid. Oh, I feel like I could edit this to better. Yeah. So, Steve, with a good question here. Thank you, Steve. Steve asked, do you think Sony, or it's Steven, I'm sorry. I know some people are sensitive about that, Steve or Steven, but I apologize if I was rude to call you Steve. But anyways, do you think Sony has perfected a global shutter? It's funny you say that because prior to me getting the a7 III, I had heard nothing about any sort of shutter issues or anything. And I think that's what you're talking about. If I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments here. But once I got the a7 III, and I always do this. I don't know why I don't do it sooner. Like I never join like Facebook groups or do a lot of research before. I mean, I do research, but I watch YouTube videos. But we know those are all fake by people who get paid for promotions. But so until I bought the a7 III, I never heard that there was any shutter issues with it. After buying it, using it for a while, being part of some of the Facebook groups, I started seeing people complaining about their shutters failing and shutter problems. But the only place I've ever seen or heard any discussion about a shutter issue with any of the Sony cameras is in like one specific group that's on Facebook. And I don't know, is that real or is it just somebody like, got a defective camera or has a bone to pick with Sony? But Like, I don't know. I feel like it might be fake news. Is that fake news? Or Steve, have you had a problem? Steven, have you had a problem with your shutter? Because if that's even what you're talking about, maybe I misunderstood your question. And if I did, I apologize. I'm not trying to be a jerk, but I just feel like there's this like sort of urban legend, I guess, about shutter problems with the a7 III, and I don't know. I just don't see it. I'd never heard about it. I got a little worried once I heard about it after I bought it, but then I did a little more research and I realized the only place you hear about it or see it is on the Facebook groups, like not in real life. So I don't know. I don't know if that answered your question or not, but I think that the shutter that's in the Sony cameras that I have always been fine. So I think they've perfected it, if that's your question. Maybe. Maybe that's not even your question. Maybe I should Google what you're asking me, and maybe I'm stupid. I don't know. But thank you for the question, by the way, Stephen. I sincerely appreciate that. I think I've seen you commenting on some of my other videos, if I'm not mistaken. Really appreciate you taking the time to come back and check it out again. Thank you very much. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please don't forget to do that, because the one thing you can count on from me is honesty. And I'm going to be the kind of guy that uses the gear that I talk about on here. I don't just get like free stuff, and just talk about it and tell you how great it is. And then in the end, I just throw it on a shelf and never use it again. And I'm working on a script and like working on a video for a gimbal that I got, the Zhiyun Crane M2. So if you're interested in that, definitely hit the subscribe button and notification bell for when that video comes out, because that's one of the particular items that when I was kind of learning about YouTube and I wanted to get the best tools for my channel, that's something that I purchased, and I think I purchased it incorrectly. I believed a lot of the reviewers on YouTube, and that kind of woke me up a lot to things. So definitely going to be making a video about that gimbal. I know it's a little bit older, but it's because I've actually used it. So it's not going to be the paid advertisement. Let me have another drink. Oh, man, have we been sitting here over an hour already? This time flies when you're having fun, isn't it? This is kind of fun. I'm telling you. We've been doing this for like an hour and 15 minutes. We're going to have to end it pretty soon. I can tell you that. Oh, unless somebody wants to give me some questions, let's talk. Give me something to talk about. Should we change the color in the background? No, I like blue. We're going to leave that. And, we'll see. Maybe we can make it like a police light. We got to go. The cops are coming. Time to go. So what do you guys got going on tonight? Anybody else quarantining at home and having a few cocktails this evening? Certainly hope I answered your question, Stephen. What do we got happening here? I got so many windows open and so much craziness. I think this is kind of like making videos. It's like when you first start doing it, you got to figure it out. And I'm just now like an hour and 15 minutes into this, starting to kind of figure it out a little bit. But who am I kidding? I don't know what the hell I'm doing. No idea. But we got issues. We got things coming up from Sony. All the trolls have left. That's interesting. I guess that guy, he was done. I guess he did all the trolling he wanted to do on me. I'm kind of disappointed. I feel like if you have trolls, like, that's almost like a rite of passage. I need some trolls in my what do I do for my day job, huh? We don't talk about that. We don't talk about our day job. I'm the tactical traveler. I think that'll clue people in enough. There's tactics involved in my day job. That's a little clue. But we don't talk about the day job on here. This is time for fun. This isn't time for day jobs. But I appreciate your asking the question. I don't know. I don't know anything. Thought that eagle was swooping in on me back there. Sorry. Had to go check him out. So what do we got happening here? We got some people watching. I like it. I wish I knew who was watching. That'd be kind of fun, wouldn't it? But you guys that are watching, just so you know, if you are watching and you're like creeping, or if you always want to be that kind of that lurker in the background, I've realized now you can't see. You can't see what's going on there. Why, Alice? Are you looking for a husband? Because I think you know the answer to that if you've been watching. Because if you go back in the comments, I can tell you've been here since the beginning, and I've mentioned that me and my wife go to Disney together, but she doesn't like to be in the videos. Mrs. Tactical Traveler is not a fan of being on camera. That's okay. Nice try. I think Alice might be a troll. We might have to remove her moderator status. That might be happening soon. But at least she's engaging and she's asking questions. And I do certainly appreciate that. Well, I see the viewer count. It like bumps up. And are there bots, do you think, that view these things? I think that might be a thing. I think there might be bots that really? Is this? And so anyways, are there bots that answer these things or that come in and view them, or is it a your YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? Okay, that's a good question, Alice. You haven't asked a good question in your last 2 or 3 questions, but this is a good one. What's your favorite country at Epcot? For me, without a doubt, 100%, easy question to answer. Favorite country is the UK Pavilion. Because snake bites. I'm actually more ASMR for your pleasure. Anyways, snake bite is going on in here right now, which is 50% lager, 50% cider. I get them at the Rose and Crown. Pretty much, if you walk past the Rose and Crown and you're with me, you're going inside and you're getting a snake bite. Well, maybe you're not, but I am. I'm going inside and getting a snake bite 100% of the time when I walk by there. It's just happening. Favorite country, by far, the UK Pavilion. So what's your least favorite country? That's a good question. What is your least favorite country, Alice? Since you asked me a question, let me ask you one back. Let me your favorite and your least favorite. How about that? And apparently there's a significant delay, and that's the other thing that I'm learning. That's okay, because it gives me more time to... I need to do like a bell. Is there a bell? Wait, isn't this a bell? Here we go. Oh. I don't even know what that sounded like, but there's little sound effect gimmicks on here that you can do. And they're fun. I'll just stand by, let the delay catch up so Alice can answer for us. At least it's a delay to me, probably not to you. To you, it doesn't seem like a delay. You know what I noticed? I got to use my cameras in 1080 when I'm streaming here because every person bought all the toilet paper and all the camera links for live streaming. Somehow those were the 2 hottest items purchased during this pandemic. Toilet paper and the Elgato Cam Link 4K. So now I can't stream in 4K. I got to stream in 1080 with some generic cam link that I bought, but you know what? It works. So we're here. We're having a stream. All right, your responses are just popping up here. So Alice's least favorite is Norway because it's so boring. I guess, yeah, I could see Norway. I don't know. I kind of like the vibe in Norway. But I can understand. There isn't really a lot to do there. I just kind of like that chill sort of vibe. It is, but it could be construed as boring. I could see how someone could say that. 100%. And there really isn't any great food or drinks in Norway either, is there? I'm trying to think about it because I judge the countries that I like best based on the food or the drinks. So, yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think Norway has anything really great. They got that Recorderling cider, but that's like overly sweet, and I'm not a huge fan. And food-wise, like I've tried the school bread. I thought that was disgusting. I tried that little tortilla with butter. That's like a wrapped butter tortilla. I don't even know what it's called. Lefse bread, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Norway. And I don't like the ass beer that they have there. I think it's just cool to say it. Ass. Ass beer. I say ass. You can say ass if you want, but we're in America. America. Ass beer. What you're drinking. Who wants to drink some ass beer? Ugh. Disgusting. So what's your favorite? That's the next question. Favorite country in the Epcot World Showcase? Tell me about it. Speak amongst yourselves. Let me know what you think. Favorite countries. And then I'll tell you why you're wrong. Or you're right, because if you agree with me, you're right. And if you don't agree with me, you're wrong. That's how you get some subscribers, by the way. Tell them that. This could be fun. I think, I don't know if I'm going to do it tomorrow. Maybe I will tomorrow. Maybe we'll do one. You know, I'm kind of, no one's watching this anyways, but I think tomorrow's stream will be about Epcot. That's going to be good. We're going to do one about our, what you like best and what you like least about all the different countries in the World Showcase. That's a good one. Well, Okay, and I am back here now. Had to take a quick little potty break. This has been an hour and a half of riveting content for you. And I know that you're probably sorry to hear this, but I'm probably going to have to go soon. It's 10:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the evening, and I have got just a short 12 hours, and I will be meeting someone and rehoming the wonderful Sony lens that I have here. So I'm probably going to go ahead and call it a night here now. All of you that watch this live, I want to say thank you. And those of you that commented, I want to say thank you. And those of you that are watching this after, I want to say thank you. I just basically want to say thank you to everybody that came on here, checked out my little stream, my first stream that I ever did. And you know what? I'll even thank some of the trolls because you were very helpful to me. You showed me how to block comments, how to remove people. I really certainly appreciate the trolls. Thank you so much. It's been a pleasure. And we will see you when we see you. I'm done.